Today I have here another charcoal called Charblox. 900, 1000. So I still have some skewers left. I kind of want to give it another go. The negimai didn't really taste that smokiness, so I'm gonna try a few more skewers and see if I can get that smokiness still out of here. I got some skins. Let's go with some skins and some more negimas. So we definitely see the smoke. I can smell. It's that white smoke that you get from the vaporized chicken. However, I feel like once it gets crusty, it loses the ability to make that smoke. Right now, this is good. This is the smoke we want. But we're seeing flare up, but we don't want flare up. I get it. I'm cooking these skins. It's fatty. I'm gonna try stacking these up. So we're seeing the white smoke, but we're also seeing this flare up. If you have flare up, you're not gonna get the white smoke, you have black smoke. Don't want that. So earlier with the negima, I was avoiding this black smoke by moving it around, but then what happened was that prevented any smoke. You can see this is just breaking apart. When something breaks apart like this, that means it's just gonna be volatile. It's gonna be flaming up more. Settle down a little bit. So when it drips, turns into white smoke, that's what we want. But earlier, when it was dripping, it was just kind of soaking up and then turning into the flames. So we're seeing that right now. And that's creating this black smoke. It's not good. So right now we have this white smoke, which is good, but we're also getting sort of flare up black smoke. And so you're constantly having to move this around. Very active, just using a towel to just wipe off any of the soot, the char. I don't want to eat that stuff. It just tastes bitter. So it's one of those things with yakitori. It can be really fun. You can have a lot of fun. Basically, it's you're fighting, you're battling this flame. Then sometimes it just doesn't work the way you want it to work. So the reality with yakitori, even on Binchotan, you're constantly having to move it around, fight fires. It's a live fire, so everything is different. And that is definitely one of the beauties of it. But ideally, whatever charcoal you're using though, you want it to be as controlled as possible. You want some variations, but not to the point where it becomes way too dizzy. Not trying to blame the equipment here because you want to use technique to cover it. However, there's definitely a reason why certain yakitori masters, they're going to be very picky about the charcoal they use. If it could help control and make better yakitori, it's a lot better than having to fight and feel frustrated with yakitori. This is definitely something that I've also experienced with the Thaan charcoal last time I was trying it. And I would say it is definitely sort of a characteristic of Ogatan style, these pressurized charcoals, but some are more or less predictable than the other when it comes to how things flare up. And try closing the vents, see if that helps. Also, there's lots of wind, so that could have affected how much smoke flavor got on it. All right, negima trying again. Just definitely a little bit more smoke and some flare up. Same thing. The texture came out good, so it's cooking with the right amount of heat. The infrared from inside out. Tastes fluffy, soft, but doesn't have that smoke taste. This one I can smell a little bit more of the smoke. I want to say it's the wind, but I don't think that's 100% true. I think definitely not creating as much smoke. And I'm still learning, right? I haven't tried all the different Binchotans out there, but I am aware of specific smoke flavor profiles from all the different Binchotans that I've used so far. And it pinpoints to this specific flavor and smell. I smelled it when I was cooking it, but it's just really not concentrated in each of the bites. So after 1.5 hours, there's about half left. Not sure if this is gonna last 5 hours. I wanted to try again, see if I can get more of that smoke flavor out of this Charblox. A little bit smokier, just slightly, but it's not as strong. I can't tell. I don't know if it's just the extra wind, but it's not that windy, just a little bit windier than normal, or it just doesn't create that smoke. All right, there you have it, guys. This completed my test of this Charblox charcoal. Tested the breast, negima skin, retried the negima again. The meat, it's nice and fluffy, soft, so it's very similar to cooking Binchotan. However, the flavor-wise though, it was missing the smoke element that I get with the Binchotan, even with the cheaper Binchotan. So what do I think about the Charblox charcoal? Definitely, it's easy to get. It's available on Amazon Prime. It's a good price point. It does seem to light up a few hours, so it is similar to Binchotan versus a lump charcoal. Low smoke, low odor, that's similar. It does create this sort of infrared heat, cooking the meat from the inside out, making it fluffy. It does flare up a little bit, but that does happen with any charcoal. However, as many of the characteristics it did share with the Binchotan, it was missing that key element of that smoke flavor, the white vapor, chicken fat vapor smoke flavor that I can get from the Binchotan. As soon as basically the chicken fats drip, instantaneously turns into this white smoke. You have this sort of this plume of white smoke that you probably saw in my previous videos using Binchotan. It created some of that smoke, you definitely saw it, just didn't create enough of that smoke. So there is a little bit of the wind factor today, but still that smoke, there should have been more of that and penetrating into the meat. So as soon as you bite into it, you get that smoky flavor. And I'm not talking about basically the woodsy barbecue mesquite smoke. It is this Yakitori distinctive smoky flavor. It's the vaporized chicken fat. I didn't get that flavor. I may have to play around with this charcoal a little bit more, and they do have the dragon one, which costs $50, so a little bit more. It has a bamboo in it. Maybe it gets it closer, maybe not at all. We'll have to see, but that one is priced higher, closer to cheaper Binchotan levels. So at that point, might as well get the Binchotan. But as a charcoal that you can purchase on Amazon and start right away as an alternative to lump charcoal, I do think this is a good starting point if you can't get a Binchotan. Maybe check out this, check out Thaan. Maybe at your local Japanese grocery stores, you might be able to find Binchotan, or you might be able to find Ogatan, so try that out. I'm gonna continue to try different charcoals out and see which ones work really good to get that nice yakitori flavor, but widely available. So I'll continue to work on this. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video testing out the Charblox charcoal. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, write in the comments, also subscribe. If you guys really enjoyed today's video, you can always donate a chicken. It really helps support this channel, helps me buy charcoals like this and other equipment so I can continue to make these type of videos for you. All right, that's it for today. See you guys in the next video. Bye, Yaki Gang. So 2 hour, 15 minutes after putting in charcoal. I don't think this is gonna last 5 hours. We have one stick left and it's breaking apart.